Hey, shout out to my good friends at Grit Guard, Doug Lamb, Luann, Chris. While working with them out at their booth in SEMA, I let them know I could really use 3 more of these detailing carts as workstations and also carts to hold the pad washer, and they kindly just sent me 3 more today. I already got 1, and I got 4, and 2 pad washers. This one, and I've already unboxed one, stuck it in the bucket. Anyway, I love this universal detailing cart for a couple reasons, but let's unbox one and let me show you everything you get. So the first reason I like it is because obviously it holds the pad washer. You know, when you're detailing a car, it's just nice to never have to bend over. So bend over and clean a pad. Now you can do it waist high. Makes it real convenient. Okay, so I'll get back to that. So this is a spacer. I'll show you what that's for. Here is the top shelf. Notice the hole that's in there. That's for the Grit Guard pad washer. Let's see, it comes with a spare gasket, some instructions. I already know how to put this thing together. Okay, there's the middle shelf. Here's the legs, 8 legs all together. And here is 4 wheels. This is my spur left over from SEMA. And then here is the bottom of the Grit Guard Universal Detailing Cart. So the way this works, let me just assemble this and show you. But this is one of my favorite tools. In fact, if you'd ever taken any of my roadshow classes over the last 10 years, you would have noticed that I pack one of these wherever I go. And that's because when I get to an offsite location, I simply don't know what they're going to have for tables and carts. And I cover so many topics and techniques that I just need a couple of basic things to be functional. One of them is this cart, and I'll show you why. A little persuasion there. Okay, so there's the first portion. Next thing you do is you add the legs. There's some copies of this out there on the market. Never been impressed with them. This is the real deal. Okay, then the middle shelf goes on. The legs for this one. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and put on the top shelf. There we go. There it is, assembled, ready to be put into service. Let me pull this thing down. Let me just show you what I like about it. So first of all, this is a spacer ring. Now this sits down here on the second shelf, and it helps support some of the weight for the pad washer itself. Now you got to remember, water weighs 8 pounds a gallon. You're going to put about 4 gallons in here. So that's 32 pounds. So it's not a big deal one time, but over time it just helps to spread that pressure out over the second shelf so the first shelf doesn't have to brunt and bear all the pressure from the weight of the water. Of course, then you can open this up, put your dirty pad in here, wash, 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 and you're never bending over. Now, love the pad washer, love the cart, but here's what I really like it for. Over here, I got my Dr. Beasley's 5-gallon bucket, slides in that same hole. Got my Grit Guard insert, got my car wash and mitt down here, got my car wash soap. So I mix up my car wash soap in this, and now I can push this around the car as I'm washing it, and I don't have to bend over. Every time I want to grab that wash mitt, bending over. And for all my customers, I kind of point out to them and say, look, you know, most people don't even change the oil nowadays, but they wash their own car. Wash it carefully, especially if it's ceramic coated. Think about how many times you're going to bend over. So don't do that. Treat yourself to an early Christmas present or birthday present. Get yourself the Grit Guard Universal Detailing Cart with or without the pad washer. If you don't do a lot of buffing, you don't need the pad washer, but you need the cart to hold your bucket. Plus, besides holding your car wash, it can hold all your other cool tools. Here's my wheel cleaner. Here's my tire degreaser. Here's some of my Braun brushes, car detailing brushes. I machine scrub every tires that I clean. So here's my PE14. Here's my wheel woolies brush. Another wheel woolies brush. Another wheel woolies brush. but you can keep all your tools, your car washing, wheel washing, convertible top washing in one secure place, you know, on one of the bottom or the second shelf up, and have everything in one place when you get back to your garage. You're done washing your car. So it keeps everything clean, keeps everything organized, no bending over. Also holds your knee and back cushion right down here in the back, so when you're washing wheels, you don't got to sit in a puddle of water. Anyway, to me, this is one of my most favorite tools. It is the Grit Guard Universal Detailing Cart with or without the pad washer, but it holds the bucket so you don't got to bend over. And there's one other way that I modify this, is when I'm not using it to wash a car, my good friend Yancey Martinez, he just cut me a piece of this wafer board out, sits right in here, and now I have a functional rolling working cart that I can move around the car as I'm detailing it. So 3 things: it's a pad washer cart, it's a car wash cart, it's a functional work cart, all in one tool. I think these retail for around 170 bucks, you know, but you get a quality cart, big caster wheels, holds everything. The hole's already pre-drilled for you, so you don't got to try to get a hacksaw out or a skill saw out and try to cut your own hole. This thing's ready to go. It's a nice addition to any garage. And if you buy one up at gritguard.com, make sure you let the Lamb family know that Mike Phillips sent you, because this is one of my favorite garage tools for detailing cars. And I just like to let them know that I appreciate they sent me 3 of these things for my garage. So I got a total of 4. And our next class is coming up 2024. We are completely equipped and ready to go. Thank you.